Welcome to the Pentiment series by Connoa. Featured Connoa, sponsored by Connoa. And this is Pentiment. And Pentiment means, as per Google, an underlying image in a painting, especially one that has become visible when the top layer of the paint has turned transparent with age, providing evidence of revision by the artist. So let's see what that means for the game here. And time to just play. Easy read fonts. Use easy read fonts, use stylized fonts. We'll do stylized for now. I don't know. So here we go. In principle, alright. Wait. Oh, it wants me to erase it. So we're erasing this. I didn't. Okay, well, I guess I erased it all. So it looks like we're starting our own story here. You know, classic. Xbox Game Studios. This game got a 10 out of 10 on IGN, by the way. Pentiment. This looks fun. It's more of a book, honestly, than a game, probably. Whoa, bunch of numbers here. The numbers, Mason. Oh, we got some grids. Oh, we got a my dog can't play the violin, but we got some animals just really popping off here with the music. Alchemy. Here's the music. Got a wolf. Oh my god, we got a crazy bunny. That's a long. Well, those are some weird fingers right there, honestly. Josh Sawyer. Should I skip this? So I'm not gonna skip it. Look, it's Italy. We going to Italy? Italy, Greece, France, Spain. The Holy Roman Empire, April 1518. Is this me? I sleep without anything on top. I also sleep with clothes on. Alright, there's me. An artist's mind. Is that the king? And the abbot said to me, Andreas. Start by say. Oh, I'm like the jester? And the abbot said to me, Andreas, I don't want you distracting the sisters in the library. I need you to finish this commission by end of April. For converts and wear to it. Don't distract the sisters. Hehe. Oh wait, though that's the jester. Up to the devil's work again, are you? Don't encourage him. Devotions to one work can yield pleasures of the mind superlative to those of the body. Alright, thank you, Socrates. Oh, it's freaking Socrates. Either you need to spend time with more exciting lovers, or I need to learn how to work with Socrates, the Socrates way. Alright, man. How did you reply to the abbot, Andreas? I am Andreas. I said, it's not my fault God made me this handsome, relatable. You're insufferable. Alas, this Christian faith views desires less favorably than I did in my time. Thank you, Socrates. Oh? Right. Try telling that to Abbot next time, Andreas. Despite the Abbot's ire, you must endure. Soon you'll have finished both the Abbot's work as well as your masterpiece. And then you'll return to Nuremberg, where marriage and your life as a master await you. Okay. Ah, marrying someone I've never met? You're married to someone he's never met. Hardly ideal. True, Breaches? The alternative is coming philosopher. Oh, no thanks. Oh, Jesus. Oh, Jesus! You really gotta emphasize the Jesus. Then you should definitely get married. Is she pretty at least? The small baby chairs. The small portrait they sent was lovely, but we artists can be flatterers. It's growing late. The wheel of time. Wheel of time. The wheel of time stops for no man, Andreas. I fear you must leave us. True, Your Majesty. I'm out of here. We visit us again soon, says Prester John. Hopefully, but it's out of my control, Your Majesty. As are many things. Trust in Providence, says Prester John. Grobian, please see Andres safely home. Of course, Your Majesty. Until next time, Andreas. Until next time, Your Majesty. Really dancing up in here. Pay no mind to the other fools, Andreas. Bro, look at it. He's licking the boat on the bottom right there. I never do. Man. Oh, he just hit me. Ow! Back off! Stop stepping on my feet. Watch where you're going. They're fools, Andreas. No point in trying to teach them. Alright, so they're just really dumb. Got it? Alright, so I'm a painter. I gotta marry somebody. I know old John wants you to enjoy the but shit. But since I take you home, I get the last word. Don't let him run you ragged, boy. I'll be fine. I don't want to cause any trouble. There's no way to think about it. You need to stand up for yourself. Stop stepping on my feet, you fool. Look so mad. Gah! Would you please... Well, that was on purpose. I give up. Take me on, Gravian. It'll be on. As you wish, Andreas. Looks like the X is the end of the conversation. I need to see home. Good morning, Ursula. Oh my god. You're so small. Oh god. Good. Under. She looks like she. I didn't do that right, but looks like she can't speak English. Oh, okay, she left. Time to get up. You know, looks like I'm thinking that because I can see myself saying that to myself. I have a nice smock on. Oh, 1. The Baron, April 1518. A few more pages. Let's see, we got quest here. Another day, another few pages for the abbot, and hopefully a few for myself. I need to get across town and head up to the abbey so I can start work at the scriptorium. Here's the map of the place. Outer tasting. Outer tasking. Tassing. Outer tassing. Okay, I'm done. Greater tassing. Tassing. Curacao tassing. I really should clean this up. The figures, the key to the Solomon, the Heptameron, Prior Fenric keeps me give me all these books to read. Okay, I'm not gonna go to bed. Okay, let's go to the Gertrude house. Hey, Ursula. Oh God, Andrea. Hi, Clara. Thanks for letting me stay here. Good morning, Andreas. Did you sleep well? Ordinary, not so far as sleeping goes. Well, as long as you didn't sleep poorly. Anyway, I know you'd be off to the Abbey, so I packed you some food. Almonds, cheese, and some of the rye you like from ooh, I bet that's good AF. Otto wanted me to ask you to join him for dinner at the Abbey. Otto stopped by? Ooh, who's Otto? Yes, around dawn. I'm sure they have some kind of accent here, but you know. Oh, we just appeared this letter out of thin air. Here you go. Here you are, Andreas. That's too kind of you, Clara. Many thanks. Master Andreas, if you wouldn't be too much trouble, could I mean, could we pay today? And if we raised it by 2 groschen? Hold up. I need to ask what behind our taxes to the Abbey. 2 months, 2 months behind on taxes. Peter's losing his hair over it, even more than usual. I mean, I'll be nice. Oh God, bless you, Andreas. Maybe St. Luke watched you today. Speaking of St. Luke, how's your masterpiece coming along? It's been 2 months now, hasn't it? Slowly, I'm afraid. Most of my days are spent doing work for the Abbey. It's only during the Divine Office that Prior Finric allows me to work, and I actually trust a reasonable restriction, but slow going. The City Council doesn't require it to become a master. I'm making it mostly to show clients and for my own sake. And yes, when I do finish, I will go back to Nuremberg, where I will marry and open a workshop of my own. From Nuremberg to university and now traveling the world as an artist. What a life ahead of you, Master Andreas. Yes, I suppose it does feel like I'm starting the new chapter, and feel like I'm starting a new chapter in my life after. I wonder why it switched the letters. Interesting, we'll see. Some wandering. It must be rather frightening, starting it all over again. I owe it to my family. Owing it to my family will be remembered. They helped me out even after I dropped out of university. I can't let them down. Aw. I am sure you make your family proud, Andreas. Anyway, I don't know anything about art, but I've seen you sketching such beautiful things in your little book. Your masterpiece must be wonderful. Hard to say until it's done. Gotta be humble. There's no way to think about it. I'm sure it'll be a treasure when it's finished. Now I have to get back to my own work. Have a good day at the Abbey, Andreas, and we'll see you after Vespers for supper. Not tonight, but thank you. Klaus Drucker invited me over for supper. Of course. Please say hello to the Druckers for us. Who's the Druckers? Of course. Until later, Clara. Hey, Eva. Hello, Andreas. Alright, time to leave. We got a note, though. Alright. We got a note. Okay, well. Let's see. Clara is the second wife of Peter. And she's really kind and concerned for her husband's health. Klaus. He's a town printer and a widower to his wife. Mary. Oh, rip. Ava. Daughter of Peter. Okay. So... Oh, nope. I wonder if I can, journal quests. Quick response. Next page. Examine. Oh, I was just curious if I could see my, I guess not. I was curious if I could see the letter I got given. Or did we already see it? Okay, here's Peter, who we just saw in the glossary. Andreas. Oh, I'm sprinting. Hello? Okay. Oh, there's Peter, who was. Bless you. God bless you. Andreas. Oh, yes, Andreas. This weather's been god-awful. This town's gone to shit since my days. Were things different when you were young? As different as beer and piss. The old abbot didn't bother us as much about our customs. He didn't mind if we left a little offering to Persia to keep the skies clear, the weather fair. Matthias knew that Christ was in our hearts, even if the White Lady's name was on our lips. The church banned all the observance of pagan gods? What old customs? The kind that scare away witches and keep spirits from calling storm clouds over our farms. These saints weren't the first to watch over the overtassing. My father knew that old Ranning Kemper knew that. That bastard abbot might not like it, but some of us keep the traditions alive. I won't... What do these traditions entail? When you get up in the night to take a piss, go around the right of the house and never go back the same way. That way the witches don't steal your soul. Oh god. How interesting. I should go. Alright, God bless you. We need to go this way. Really concerned about witches here. What if witches are real in this game? Oh, Big George. Morning, Andreas. Morning, Big George. How's it going? You working today? Just taking a rest for a bit. I clicked the A by an accident. Dad's still something. He hit a big... Oh, Dad's still sick? Something? He hit a big rock with the plow and it took me. Lord knows how long to pull it out. Oh, well, you're the man for the job. Look at your fucking hoss. You off to the Abbey? Every day but Sunday. Right. Thank God for Sundays. Smells like a storm's coming, no? Huh, smells like fresh apple pie there to me. I bet that smells good. You've been traveling too much. Where was it you spent your wanderer before you came to Tassing? Your wonder years. Just pick a background that will affect your character's choices going forward. Press and hold to confirm your choice. Andreas knows some Italian and French, but can reference cultural touchstones from Basel and nearby Bern, Zurich, and Freiburg. Blinders. Andreas knows some Dutch and French. I want to be from Italy. I know some Italian, a little Greek. Italy, Florence for a while, but Venice and Milan as well. Italy? No wonder your senses are dull. You've been down there for too long. Spend enough time in those mountains and you'll come to smell a storm coming. Spend enough time in these mountains, you'll be able to smell a storm coming. How long will that take? 10, 15 years? A little too long. I don't think I have that long, Big George. True. What'd you spend all the time in Italy doing anyway? Other than art, I mean. Hedonist. Look, I can be a rapscallion. Andreas has a penchant for getting involved. I'll be bookworm. Spends all his non-working time, free time reading as many books as possible. Reading, mostly. I'm talking about books. I couldn't get enough of it. And supposedly, Venice is filled with incredible printers. Florence continues to illuminate beautiful manuscripts. And the books they produce are treasures. Every one. I didn't realize that books meant that much to you. I've seen Father Thomas's Bible and a few other books. Haven't had much use for reading, though. Anyway, I gotta get going. George, let's go! It's already acting like I'm talking too long, even though I did all the work to get that rock out. See you later, Andreas. Until later. True. It's got a lot on his plate, Big George. See ya. Hello, Andreas. Andreas' smithy. It's much smaller than the one you used at the Abbey. My god. A lot of shit's going on here. Martin, please! Can you give me a hand here? Oh, I hope my, I feel like I should move my camera this way. What do you want? I'm keeping an eye on them. It looks a lot like standing there and doing nothing. Veronica, you give it to him. Martin, for Christ's sake, help your cousin. Morning, Andreas. Excuse us. One of the fence's rails fell, and the sheep started hopping it. Oh my god. Something I can do. Martin, idiot. Martin, idiot, you going to help him? Mind your own business, asshole. Martin, that's enough. Martin, idiot. Hey, Andreas. Oh, I clicked that on accident. I need to be careful. Oh, look. There's something going on up at Stenar's place. What's going on over here? Who's that on the horse? Looks rich. I don't know, Martin. But Lucky is giving him an earful. Christ. I haven't seen Lucky that worked up since Peter and Clara's wedding when Johan pulled his pants down. Knocked two of my man's teeth out. You don't want to feel the strength behind a stonemason's anger. True. You think he's a noble? He looks really rich. Damn it, Martin. God damn it, Martin. Stay out of trouble for once. What, Aunt Hetty? Behave yourself. Don't we have enough to deal with right now? She looks angry. Andreas, if you wouldn't mind moving your skinny little body up the road, we can get these little sheep under control. Need to get these sheep under control. Yeah, my bad. Of course, see you later. Don't work too hard, Martin. I honestly say that all the time, like, don't dump something too hard. Can I go up there? Okay, looks like I can't go up. Let's see what these guys going on. Martin, what? Hetty. Hey, Andreas. Veronica. Hello, Andreas. Oh, we got a mess over here. Oh, hey. Hey, Klaus. Oh, his wife died. Morning, Andreas. How's it going? Maybe they're saying that because he's, like, old. Morning, Klaus. Another day at the Abbey. Another few hours to work on my masterpiece. Good to hear. You still coming by for supper tonight? Marie and Bert would love to see you. You really need to see these new woodcuts I have for an Italian edition of Till Ellen Spiegel. I didn't realize Father Thomas let you print books in Italian. Come on, Andres. He's not that strict. I know he's just trying to protect people from the witch mania? Oh, God. Don't say that, Andreas. We're less than a day's ride from Innsbruck. Innsbruck? Sus? No need to get people around here all worked up about witches again. Besides, don't talk about witches around Father Thomas. Just a bad idea. Good to know. Okay. So, supper tonight at the Vespers? Of course. Thank you. Great. I'll tell Maria and Bert you're coming. See you then. See you later. That's locked. Okay. Oh, who's this? Oh, it's Father Thomas. God bless, Master Mailer. Hope your week is going well. Thank you, Father. I'm going quite well. I'm just on my way up the hill to get to work. Good, Andreas. I don't recall seeing you at Sunday morning Mass. You understand how important it is for your salvation that you receive Holy Communion, don't you? I do, but I've been working on sketches late night and... Andreas, this is more about the success in life. This is another... Oh my, what a blessed day to receive such an... illustrious visitor. Master Mela, this is Lorenz. Baron of Rothfigel. This is Lorenz, Baron of Rothfigel, a great lord from the countryside near Worms. Good to see you, Father Thomas. It is nice to be remembered fondly. I only wish of all your neighbors were this welcoming. Well, yeah, yes. What brings you back to our little town? My wife and I are returning from a trip to Venice. We spent a few days in Innsbruck, and it was terribly dull. I mean, there's a certain charm common to these alpine cities, but the place was crawling with these nobles from the Emperor's diet. The Emperor? Was he there? Did you see him? Oh, briefly, but he was sitting for a portrait at the time. Quite lovely. I didn't want to bother him or the painter. How was Venice, my lord? I lived there only a few years ago. Oh, fascinating. Well, The city's Jews now live in their own quarter in the north. The city's artists are producing wonderful work. Titian in particular is a god. No offense, Father. Of course. Anyway, my wife wanted to stay a bit longer in Innsbruck, and I decided to ride ahead to make a visit to Kiersal. I heard Father Matthias died shortly after my last visit, of course. A great loss for the Abbey and for us all. Indeed, my good fortune. I recently came across a copy of Historia Tasle, and he was reading. We'll just call him Historia Tas, and he was reading during my last visit. Father Matthias was hoping to find a second copy to corroborate the contents of the first. It contains some fascinating details about the history of this place. I'm afraid they might even cause a bit of scandal. Yes. But I must be off. There'll be time enough to discuss this tasking's past later. I commissioned a manuscript from the Abbey through the Father Gernot, and I have to check on its progress. Oh my! Oh, my lord! If you come to see your manuscript, you should speak with young Master Mailer here. It is not quite achieved master yet. I gotta be humble. I still have to marry and approve by the city council. Andreas is a journeyman artist from Nuremberg. For the next few months, he's also helping in the Abbey scriptorium. A Nuremberger artist working in an Abbey scriptorium in 1518? Oh, we should talk, Andreas. I must know the story. It'll be an honor. Wonderful. It's rare to find someone in the countryside who knows anything about art. Thank you for the introduction, Father Thomas. He's not that bitchy. Did the abbot invite me? He wants us to go to supper. Oh, don't worry about it, Father. Just show up after the Vespers. Would you go in to refuse us? Excellent, we'll see you then. Miklas. I'm dismounting Kun ahead of us and taking the horses to Abbey Guest House. I like to take my time with Master Mailer. I'll meet you there. At once, my lord. We're in a pickle. Are we supposed to be going to work? So, been your journeyman from Nuremberg. Forgive me for saying so, but you seem a little old to not yet be a master. Are you unmarried? No, I'm not married, but in truth I came to my vocation later than my father and brothers. I was in university for a number of years at Erfurt. Erfurt, wonderful. The same university as Martin Luther. Have you read his works? Tremendous mind. He says things about the church that should have been said years ago. Might get him in trouble, but he's a brave, brilliant man. Wait, you may have even met him. Did you? You must tell me. Ah, no. He was a few years ahead of me. Still. His ideas do seem fascinating. Agree wholeheartedly. I simply must meet him if I get the chance. I wonder if the good brothers of Abbey have heard of him. Perhaps they even read his list of 95 theses against the church. Father Matthias was not above having a lively debate. I hope Father Gernot. Hopefully Father Gernot does not disappoint in that regard. But enough of the Luther for now. Tell me about your university studies. Did you attend university, Baron? No. My family is merely wealthy enough to have provided me with all the books and tutors a child could have dreamed of. I love all knowledge, from Aristotle, and Cicero, to Ficino, and Erasmus, and everyone in between yet to come. I may have misjudged the Baron. He seemed to be as well read as my university student. In truth, I am simply happy to speak with another well-educated man. Now then, did you earn your doctorate? Interesting that it's going twice. No, I didn't. Only a master's degree. I started working towards a doctorate, but I didn't finish. Well, that's a shame. Well, what was your area of study? Oh, let's see. Medicine? Human biology, medicine, illness. Imperial law. Let's do law. We know a lot of the Holy Roman Empire. Law. I suppose I thought I could practice in Nuremberg. I never had much interest in the subject, honestly. A bit dull for my tastes. Besides, the Empire is such a mess of jurisdictions. Bavarian law, Rhenish law, Franconian law, Rhenish law, Franconian law, nonsense. I'd better use my money to pay someone who study the nonsense art myself. I told ya. You! If I had any faith, I would be prayed you never show your face here again. Curse you, Lorenz. Raphael. Purchase dogs tearing you to pieces would be the kind of fate. Uh-oh. What did he do? These rustic communities display a shocking lack of hospitality, don't you think? What was that about? Who knows? By the time I finish guessing, the old crone will probably be dead. He seems a little rude. Well, what of your early time at university? Every student must study the trivium and quadrivium, yes? Did you have a favorite subject? Orator. Andreas excelled in rhetoric in university. He's a skilled teacher persuader. Latinist. Logician. I know a lot of... Alright, let's do this. We can maybe persuade people as an orator. The art of persuasion, naturally, rhetoric. Ah! I assume you studied the Greeks and Romans both. Yes, Aristotle, Cicero, of course, but also Christian thinkers like Augustine and Thomas Aquinas. True, we have less use for public discourse than senators did in the Roman Republic. Exactly. The doctors of the church weren't trying to persuade the politicians, but to move the mind towards Christian truth. Still, the principles remain the same. Invent your arguments, then arrange, style, and internalize them before delivering them to your audience. Splendid. Though I suppose an artist has little use for rhetoric, especially in a place such as this. Not true. Rhetoric is also an art. And like other forms of art, it should be created for the audience and its purpose. It can be practiced as easily in the streets of a rural town as in the Curia of Rome. Well put. Any other studies? Anything else you excelled at? I have really good vocabulary. I like that. I focused on Latin. It's useful in so many ways, but especially for understanding manuscripts. Wonderful. A beautiful language used in the greatest empire of the ancient world. I took a Latin class in 3rd grade, by the way. Tell me, what's your favorite Cynthia? Everyone enjoys one. Remember to tell the tale of another kindness so many times, but whatever kind of deed you do for others, keep quiet. Yes, Cato the Younger, an unflinching defender of the Roman Republic. But what did his principles get him? Death at the hands of Caesar. Not quite true, he died by his own hand. And when Caesar learned of it, he said, Cato, I resent you for your death, for you denied me the chance to spare you. A better end, but not without the measure of sweetness. Yeah, there's the abbey. I have good memories of this place, and of Father Matthias. I was sad to hear of his passing. How'd you come to know him? How'd you come to know of Kearsarge at all? My family had been patrons of Kearsarge for, I don't know, many generations. How many generations? Some years ago, I heard Kearsarge still had a wonderful library of artisans. Professional artists have taken over most manuscript production, so I was shocked to find an active scriptorian here. There's not much left of it these days. 2 old men, a young scribe, and me. Ah, well, perhaps it's nostalgia that brings me back here. I commissioned a manuscript through Father Connoa a year ago. I thought I would stop by to check on its progress. Wait, are you the artist working on it? It's a prayer book with 20 illustrations. I know the work, but no. I do know the artist well. The venerable Brother Piero. How venerable? He still has his wits and skills, if that's what concerns you. Brother Piero has an incredible talent with color. then I very much look forward to seeing it. Long conversation with this guy. Nicholas, tend to the horses and the baggage. I'm heading up to the abbey. Yes, my lord. Well, let's not keep the abbot waiting any longer. What if it's called Abo and I'm just wrong? Oh, what are you guys doing over there? Nuns. Quite unusual for the benediction house to have monks and nuns, even if they are separated. The church closed most of them centuries ago. But then, Curacao is a place at a time in more ways than one. Do you know Mother Cecilia? Seems like she recognized you. We're acquainted, yes. This guy was trouble. I'm telling you. We are acquainted, yes. Let's leave it at that. Ah, you must be Father Connoa. I'm Lorenz, Baron of... Yes, the Baron of Rothvigel. So wonderful to have you here again. We actually did meet on your last visit. Ah, if you say so. I'm not good with remembering faces. Please forgive me, my lord, but I wasn't expecting you for another few days. Yes, I know, but I rode ahead. I just couldn't wait to see my manuscript. I'm sure it's no trouble. No, it's no trouble. Did you want to see it now? Oh, in a moment. I can do with a bit of refreshment, though. May I grab something from the kitchen? Yes, certainly, my lord. I will meet you there. He is looking suspicious of this guy. Andres! I don't know what you were doing with the Baron, but I need you in the scriptorium, now! Why are you taking this out on me? It's not my problem. Shit, I should have asked him about an advance in Garton's taxes. Maybe I should have convinced Brother Matthew to pay me early. Well, we made it here to the Abbey, and we had a nice conversation with a lot of people for the first episode. And tomorrow, we'll get down to the dirty parts of what's really going on here. Why does that guy seem suspicious? We don't know. But, yeah, we have some quests here. Certainly. We have the problem with the taxes, which is not good. Alright, looks like he might be ready for negotiation. We have a problem with taxes. We need to see what's going on with manuscript. We need to see what's going on with that Baron guy. But yeah, thanks for watching that first episode, and catch you guys. I'll catch you guys next time when we see what's going on. Peace.